This video shows how to create a small console application in Visual Studio. So what we do now is we are opening our Visual Studio Express Edition, and there we will find at the beginning an opening dialog, which is here, create a new project. Now if you go there and write in there for example console, then you will find a small filtered list which says, okay, we have here the console in .NET Core and one in the .NET Framework. So we are going to start now with this one, the classic one in .NET Framework. We'll start that point. Then we go to our, let's say, test area. Go here to my small test area. New folder. Test. Or demo. And then I say, okay, I'm selecting that folder, and I say this is the console app 01 with the .NET framework. Here's the .NET framework which is included, and then we say create. And now we have a small, we have now Visual Studio opened. On the right side, there's in this tree, this is the solution, the entire solution, and this is the console project. And inside there, that's always the same. We have here a using area. Then we have the namespace. That's the entire area which where everything is visible inside of this namespace. And now this is my current, let's say, file or program. That's a class which is running. And there's always, this is the big loop which wherein the program is running. So, and now we say, and inside there we're gonna say console, and then right line. Now, for example, the time, date, time, and then now. So we know whenever this happens that that the program that the debugger was going to that point. Now when I start it, there jumps up this small black window where this is the console, the Windows console, which this is only necessary when you do some internal developing. And now I take the F10 as a single step. Then you will see it writes down the actual date or everything which is inside the right line. So, and now when I go on with F5, then the program goes on. So the problem in here is that you see the window is closed after that. So we will say console read any key which you see there. So when I start now with no breakpoint, the program is waiting here for a key input. So when I type in enter there, then the program goes on. Now, additionally, in this point, I would say, okay, now we're writing a small timer in this application. We go say timer, small timer, equals new timer, and then let's say every second, so 1000 milliseconds, and this is from this timer. From my small timer, now we see there's it's underlined, and now when we go here to the solution, it says using system threading or using System.Timers. Now we take that point, and now we say here whenever it elapses plus equals, now it comes, okay, press tab, and now a small, that's the event which comes up. Now when we say, okay, my dear program, please in every second, oh, it didn't work, delete. Now at every second write down the time, then, and we start this one. Now we should see, we see nothing. Why did, yeah, it didn't start. So we also have to start the timer. Timer start, brackets, and then finally when we close our program, then we would say timer stop. So we started with F5, and then you will see whenever it comes there, it's waiting at this point, it waits there for a key input, and until this time it's it writes always a line in there. Now when I enter a key, then the program stops. And you will find that code on my website. Now where is it? That's my website, and I will bring the code to my code.com, and inside here is the code for that point. You may take that code.